Our Night Goblin Big Boss is any good in patch 6.0.5. New to Omens of Destruction, this is a Greenskin support hero and brings a bunch of things that other heroes did not, including bad, crazy, insane boosts for Squig lovers everywhere. This is not a brawling hero, but Greenskins have those. What can the Night Goblin Big Boss bring for you besides poison and sweet threads? Let's take a look. Recruit for 400 gold and 100 upkeep. On Ultra, this hero comes in at 3,485 health. Armor is 25, no shield whatsoever, missile resistance, the standard 15%, leadership at 45 is shockingly low. Speed 35 and charge speed 45 are nimble enough. Melee attack 35 carries poison with each swing. Attack at level 4, medium splash target size, so normal cavalry on down, and max target splashed of only 3. Melee defense 45 is not particularly high. Weapon strength 340 is split between base 200 and armor piercing 140, which isn't atrocious for the split. Charge bonus is only 15 and mass is only 350. Without any pips, the hero has Vanguard deployment, stock, and one use of Squig Thinkin'. 75 meter range, one default stat, Squig Herd is summoned to be inflicted upon one's foes, even if it's behind an engaged enemy's back. On a Great Cave Squig, unlocked at rank 9, upkeep rises to 150, health shoots up to 4,052, armor is 55, missile resistance still stock 15%, leadership 45, speed 82, charge speed 100. The other melee stats, like the low melee attack carrying poison, are the same aside from charge bonus 35 and mass 1500. So aside from the summons, this is amazingly weak, though stock is nice. It is. Poison is nice. As an army embed hero, the Night Goblin Big Boss increases mobility, with 3 pips granting up to 15% bonus mobility over the default. The map passive is Stimulate Growth, and the reason this is good is because no other Greenskin hero did this. It was an oversight for the faction. Damage walls, wound, and hinder replenishment are the agent actions, seemingly as benign as in not directly lethal as possible. Damage walls definitely speeds up some sieges, though take my advice, beware those gate bugs. Those are lethal. Hinder replenishment has some niche but important uses. Specialist reduces agent action costs. Aside from Dodgy Geezer, the usual 10% missile resistance boost, at rank 7, Deadly Schemer increases movement range plus 20% when not embedded. Hero success chance plus 10% and chance of wounding hero aggressors plus 10%. At rank 10, Dark Deeds grants enemy army underweight intercept chance plus 20% and ambush defense chance plus 10%, so this one is only useful in an army. For the yellow line, Bloody Blade is like the Goblin Big Boss, plus 10% weapon strength for 1 pip. Gutter Fighter grants plus 12 melee attack at 3 pips. Elusive for plus 12 melee defense at 3, Precise plus 20% weapon strength at 3, Fleet-footed plus 15% speed at 3. The midway is Good Old Foe Seeker, a speed buff, and Fatigue Bye-Bye active ability. I would have simply pointed to the other video, but the last 4 actually have a difference. Opportunist is plus 15 charge bonus at 3 pips, but instead of Counter Striker, this hero has Hard to Hit, which grants a new plus 12 to melee defense at 3 pips. Survivalist is still plus 15% health at 3, Cornered Rat plus 9 leadership at 3, and in this case Deadly Onslaught, that old uninteresting basic melee hero and lord skill from Total War Warhammer 1, is an active skill increasing weapon strength by 25% and charge bonus by 60% for its duration. So we see that this support specialist hero is less focused on the stabbing, even at high ranks, and tries to keep himself alive and squigging. So the interesting part is the personal line. At rank 12 you get access to Empowering Shrooms, 90-second cooldown, no use limit, 28-second duration, 100 meter range, 35 meter radius, and within that radius, Squigs, and Squigs only, are leadership plus 16%, melee attack plus 24, which is massive, and removes Rampage, so if the going gets tough, the Squigs can get going. Release the Squigs enables Vanguard deployment for Squig Herd and Colossal Squigs, and grants the Loner trait, like the one on the Ogre Kingdom's Hunter, which means a Colossal Squig far from friends will get a 15% speed boost and plus 12 leadership. Craziest Squigs enables causes fear for the Night Goblin Squig Hoppers and Bangler Squigs, and grants them Frenzy, which is a huge constant boost at least until leadership completely collapses, and even if Frenzy wasn't up. Causing fear means immunity to fear, like from fighting basically any kind of undead ever. Herder is a simple boost, recruit rank plus 1, and upkeep minus 5%. Now there is attack which increases recruit rank for Squig units, which itself is fairly rare for the roster, so adding to it matters. There is also a landmark in Grimgore's starting region that can grant recruit rank plus 3 for them, for the record. Finally, Trixie, and full credit to CA for using that term. reduces Empowering Shroom cooldown by 50%, and adds 3 uses of the Squig Thinkin' Summons, which is a huge potential boost to what the hero can do. So how do we use the Night Goblin Big Boss? Obviously, he's very restrained in direct battle, and he's there as a support hero for Greenskins, but if you use Squigs at all, he more than pays for himself. Take the Squig Hoppers, a unit with melee attack 28 base, plus 10 versus infantry. Frenzy is another plus 10 for 48. Empowering Shrooms is plus 24 for 72 melee attack for each entity of a 60 entity on ultra full strength cavalry unit against infantry. At rank 0, he's like a mini ogre Paymaster, but just for Squigs. Add a Wah at the same time and you'd have melee attack 100 with a few ranks of experience. Sure, it's only for a short period of time, but still. Traits are rolling the dice, equipable items can help, skill pips can make this hero look a lot more decent in direct battle. Nonetheless, those who warned me the hero is weak in a fight, you were right. So you're getting one for specialized purposes in terms of unit buffing, if you get one level. Except, increased mobility and buffing province growth are really good things regardless. So it's not like you're wasting the money, and it's a cheap hero. You might think it's filling a slot without giving enough in return, but at least a few Squig herd units are available everywhere on the map. You can find ways to abuse this hero, you just have to want it a little bit. Otherwise, just choose where to plot that summons, pretend it's Throth's Rat Ogres, and have at it. It's not a bad thing to have fire and forget living hunger missiles. Take care and have fun herding Squigs in the general direction of your enemy. It's like herding cats, but a lot more murderous.